Hello, everybody. My name is Sandwich. You may remember me from 5 minutes ago when we tried to start the stream. Welcome to the etiquette stream. Today I'm going to be seeing if I can fix gamers and their degenerate habits, which is going to be a difficult task, but we're going to attempt. Joining us here today, we have Jules. Everybody, Jules, welcome in. Hello. Hi, how's it going?
Hello.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Good to have you here.
Thank
Jules
you.
is, let's come over here maybe,
Sure.
are we in cam? Jules is the best etiquette coach in LA. How long have you been doing this?
I have been teaching etiquette since 2006.
Oh, perfect.
So for a
And
while.
what's your favorite part about teaching etiquette?
I love that just enhancing everyone in social skills, leadership, and confidence, but through the lens of etiquette.
Perfect.
So most people think etiquette is for stuffy people, old people, you know, not important anymore, but that's so not true. It's not about being perfect.
And looking at these people, do you think that they can be fixed?
Absolutely. Even that, yes.
Even that guy.
Even that,
Okay,
yes.
perfect. Great. Well, I'm going to welcome in our guests. Guests, if you want to all come over together, come on in.
Should we sit somewhere?
Just come on in.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on in. You guys can all like gather around if you want. So I'm just gonna have you guys individually introduce yourself. And Doug, hello. You showed up 15 minutes late.
I showed up because what I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, you always want to arrive fashionably late. So started off very strong.
That is incorrect, but that's okay. We're learning.
I'm wearing.
Yeah, what are you wearing right now?
This is a.
Your belt's unbuckled. Good. Is that etiquette? or-
Starting off.
Probably not. There was a mirror. You should have done like final looks, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Okay.
We're learning,
You
right?
generally want to
You have
do
like
your your pants fashionably late. I do want to ask how many buttons down I should open, but we'll talk about that later.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I learned that you're not supposed to button your shirt when you sit down recently. So
Finally,
feel
yes.
like,
Okay.
yeah,
Yes, we're
I'm
correct.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Great, and then Ethan is here and was always planned to be in the stream and didn't fill in for Slime last minute.
No, not a last minute addition.
Good.
I feel underdressed, but maybe it's good if I'm the most casual. It's fine.
I think you
The
still
pants
look
are
great.
cool.
The pants are cool.
You look great.
I think my ass looks good in these pants.
Can we get a?
And so I
That's
think
good etiquette.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
That
That's
is
pretty good. Damn. Damn.
you
You
said that
were
it was
good
about
up until then.
it was about self-confidence, and I'm so confident that my ass
Okay.
looks
Good.
good.
Good. Okay.
I'll give you that.
You guys
what
kind of
is-
have a nice guys vibe going on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, where's my hug? Am I right?
Oh, you're over there.
They're really far away.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's
Tiny
cool.
little short arms.
I'm pretty.
Tiny little
Wow.
baby arms.
I have long arms.
Are you
mind
wearing the same suit you wore at the Streamer Awards? No, you're not.
I did
dressed you
last
for
year.
the
It was
Streamer
last
Awards.
year.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
How are you excited? I'm excited to
very
see your
excited.
progress.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, you know, I'm really excited to learn how to be a man today.
Just a
That's what we're
tiny
doing,
little
right?
baby into a. It's just a.
Yeah. To put it as Doug did earlier, they used to call me Point Boy.
They didn't
I'm
call
gonna
you
be I'm gonna be Point Man today.
Nope.
Man.
Yeah.
Nobody
also, I
calls
have a
you that.
fatter ass than Ethan. You know?
Okay.
Wow.
That's,
That's
Oh
good.
It's pretty
my.
Do you
pretty
think
good
that
ass.
it's good etiquette to compare yourself to others?
No, it is not. Well, we shouldn't be showing our back ends anyway. I
Our
mean, that's
asses.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure there's a different platform for that.
Okay. Okay.
yes.
Just saying.
We're learning. We're learning.
We're learning. That's what we're here for today.
Perfect. And then Caroline outdressing everybody as per usual. What are we wearing today?
What are we wearing? I have a little hat on. Little hat. I think we have the same hat.
Just different colors. It's called
Different colors.
Fascinator. Mhm.
Yes, a fascinator.
Fascinator,
Okay.
No one likes the teacher's pet. Just
Yeah, she's
You know what?
sucking
I'm
up a little bit.
actually
isn't
going to
she?
become a man today too. I'm going to be a bigger man than you. I'm going to learn how to become a man, and I'm going to outman you.
I think you're already there, really.
I think I'm.
Yeah.
Who? Raise your hand if I'm
Okay,
outmanning.
we're not going to be
Eric.
competing with each other today.
we don't like competing here.
Yeah. Okay. You did just compare
I'm sorry.
your
Just
ass.
don't.
She
don't
looks
compare.
better than you.
Thank you.
Anyway, I also have these little gloves on. Little tiny cute
Stop
gloves.
it.
And we're also going to learn about etiquette on that.
Glove.
Wait, am I doing something wrong already?
Not yet.
We'll see. Not yet.
Not just yet. Just be anxious for the rest of the time.
Okay, all right.
it.
I already know I'm gonna do better than Doug because his pants were half down. So whatever.
Everybody.
Okay, great.
Everybody's
Yes.
pants were down. I think we can agree
I
on that.
don't have
Yeah.
pants.
Well,
but-
she's not wearing pants.
Yeah, we're not wearing pants.
Which is,
Metaphorically.
Who's to say?
I mean, if you're supposed to, be clothed, and if you're not wearing pants, bad etiquette.
Oki's
right?
Oki's not wearing pants.
Oh,
Wow.
he's not wearing pants.
Yeah.
She's not wearing clothes at all. So interesting.
Do dogs have etiquette?
No, she doesn't.
Well,
She's perfect.
Yeah.
Dogs are perfect.
There's a rug over there, and she pooped on it earlier. I had to scoop it up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's gross.
the etiquette is just being cute.
Just being cute. Okay, I'm gonna let Jules take it away. It is going to be her class, so everybody be nice, except Jules. You don't have to be nice to any of them. And she's gonna teach you what to do. I'm gonna go step over here, and good luck, everybody. You're gonna need it. Okay, Jules, take it away.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, everyone. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our seat. So it's just whatever's closest to you. Go ahead and take your seats. not to conduct an orchestra, not to,
Okay, gotcha. Or
threaten someone. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not what our utensils are for. Okay?
cool.
What if you
cool.
really, really want to?
Yeah, not on this video.
Okay.
Okay, now from here, so now our spoon. So this is a teaspoon, so this would be used for either dessert or in this case, our tea. If it was larger, a tablespoon, then it would be for our soup and that would go to the right of our knife. But since it's our spoon, our teaspoon, we're going to put it on our cup and saucer. So it's gonna go behind just like that for right now. Okay, so now our saucers goes to the right of your main plate. So, okay.
Okay, saucer to the right.
Of the
right.
main, yes. So
Barely
it would
holding
it would
together.
go so where your knife is. So it would be one line up on top like this.
right there.
What if there's isn't room?
So then we just bring it to the middle.
Well, if your
Just
plate
make-
wasn't so big, then you could.
if you were complaining all the
given a
time.
better
So
plate,
now we
maybe we
turn
might post.
our,
doesn't
our
make-
cup
I didn't-
right
This
side
needs
up.
to be right side
Yeah.
up.
Is
Okay.
anyone left-handed?
No.
Okay, so then
I was
our
about to say, get the
handle
fuck out.
will always be facing the right.
Okay.
So think of this as a clock. So 12 and 6, so 3 o'clock. That's where our handle is facing, just like this, okay? Yay, okay, very good, very good. So now, let's put this back up on top. So the bowl will face the left, the handle will face the right.
Oh, it's like
okay?
a square.
Yes, so there we go. Okay, so this is how we set up our plate setting. Now, if this was a actual meal with a bread, with a bread plate, that would go on the right, on the left-hand side, parallel with our fork.
What is this called?
So this is our afternoon tea.
Oh.
But like you said, bread plate. Does this?
Oh
have
no, so a bread plate. Sorry, this would be your meal plate.
Oh, this is our
But
meal
this would
plate.
be more like for
So the
dessert
meal
or a
doesn't
salad
go-
because it's smaller.
Is there a meal?
I don't. Yes, there's a meal. Do you have any allergies?
I have peanut allergy.
Okay, well.
Great, you
can
put all
check for
peanuts
any
in it, right?
Peanuts or peanut oil.
Specifically peanuts.
Which
Yeah,
is an
not tree nuts.
Okay, back to me.
Oh,
Which
sorry.
is actually really good. So when you get invited to a party, so your hostess will ask, do you have any allergies? But since you weren't really invited,
Yeah.
that would be why you weren't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Salt on that wound.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're all saying it. I wish Slime was here. you
Yeah.
know?
That's
Sorry,
fine.
I
sorry.
miss him.
Me too.
It's been a while.
Okay, so got out of my system.
Yeah.
And I feel better now. But so since it wasn't asked, if you want to let somebody know right away that you are allergic, so that this way there's no cross contamination with that, because that is serious,
Yeah.
and we want to make sure that you.
So if somebody were to die at the table, do you keep doing this or do you?
We would end it out of respect.
What if you
Okay.
don't respect the person who
Yeah.
died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe they weren't invited.
Maybe they're secretly fed
like in this
peanuts.
case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
knife
Oh,
edge
it's just a
is ready
hypothetical.
to
Yeah.
go.
Just a hypothetical.
What if the person that dies doesn't have any self-respect?
Yeah.
And the people around them
Out
don't respect
of, but you don't want to be known as that person who left the stream going, because that's going to always outlive everything that
You're
you
right.
do.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
That'd be
let's just-
disrespectful.
Yeah.
So you turn off the stream first.
Perception
Right.
is reality.
Okay.
Okay.
So the perception that you leave people with is going to be their reality,
Is
whether
that I'm
it's true
still
or not.
alive?
So we just perceive that you're alive still, and then we just
So you got,
All right.
you got 2.5 hours.
Good.
Okay,
Okay.
so back
Good.
to etiquette. Okay, so what we're doing here is afternoon tea. Okay, so we sit down as we already are. Our table is beautifully set. We're gonna take our napkin and put it across our lap. Now we don't have to do this because there's nothing inside of it.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just gonna go folded in half. The part that folds over, the crease is gonna face me. The part that opens faces away. So it goes down just like that.
Okay, crease face.
Crease facing that way.
Okay. And this is so that when we need to dab our mouth, our lips, we dab, and put it back down. And we
Okay.
do it in the inside.
So you
Open
Yeah.
it.
you open
So
and
you
then
bring
you're
it up. We're not going to go
Yeah.
down. So we're going to bring it up. Now you are going to hinge slightly, right? Because we're not going to sit down. We're not robots, so we're not going to be doing this. But you don't do this either. You don't minimize yourself or go down to it. So you will hinge and then sit back up.
no shrimpy gamer
Oh,
backs.
okay. So not crunch it over,
Yeah.
just
So
Yeah.
Just
dab,
like that.
dab, and
Games,
it goes
games,
back down.
games.
Okay.
Dab, and it goes back down. Okay?
Yeah,
There
yeah.
we go. So our napkin is used for dabbing, not for wiping, not for blowing our nose, and not for spitting out food that we don't want. If we need to go to the ladies' room or the gentleman's room, then our napkin goes on our seat. When we come back, it goes back on our lap. When we are through, it goes to the left of where, if our plate's already gone and we've already used the fork, then it goes to the left of where our plate would have been.
Okay.
Okay, so that is that. All right, so now, in tea etiquette, it is a, more of a, it's a treat, right? It's not like, like everybody eats every day, right? Yeah, everybody
Most of
eats,
them?
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
Sometimes
what
you
you eat,
forget.
but we eat, right? Tea, and especially something like this, is not something that we do every day. So when you are invited to an afternoon tea, whether it's at a tea house or someone's hosting it at their home or wherever it's at, you should always, it's a special thing. It's an, I don't want to say upscale affair, but it's a treat. So we'll leave it at that. So we are dressed appropriately. So the only thing that I would add is no sunglasses when you are talking with other people.
He was so excited about
They
this.
do look great,
I know. And
but what? How many buttons? When did he do that?
okay.
This is good etiquette.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Right?
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And our fascinators are actually worn on the right-hand side.
Oh my God.
Wow.
But there's a reason for
Caroline-
that. And I will explain why. Okay, so the reason for that is if you are being escorted, so somebody offers you an arm, it's going to be their right arm, so you will be standing to their left.
Wait, this
so
way.
if you have your fascinator on the left-hand side and you're
it'd be the
talking
other
to the
way.
person, depending, like that's small enough so you could get away with
Okay.
it.
So-
but if it was really big,
I'm handsome.
Yeah.
Yes. Even if I wanted a little mystery.
Darling, I can't
Like-
see your face. I'm Will.
so that is the
I can't see your face.
so that is the proper way. However, a lot of people like to wear it where their part is. So like
That's my
yeah.
instinct.
So I go this way, and it kills me to have to put it on this side. But if anybody has to be proper or perfect or not perfect, doing it correctly, it has to be me.
Well, it looks so good on you.
Thank you.
Do you
Thank
ever have
you.
days where like maybe I'll rock it on the other side?
Maybe I'll do it on the other side.
Being a
Little
Yeah,
switcheroo.
because we're not perfect. Etiquette is about knowing what to do and when to do it.
Okay.
What if you're like on a date and it's going bad, and so you shift it over so you can't see you anymore?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little mystery.
Right.
If I had like a little veil too.
Right.
Right.
Is there like little signs that you can give where you
Oh.
kind of want someone to fuck off?
Yeah.
Okay, we probably shouldn't use language like that at the table, but I mean,
Frick off.
I mean, can't
Heck
you?
off.
Don't you still do? It's
professional.
been a very long time since I've dated, like a really long time. But don't you do if I text you or call you this, call me up and tell me, or text me I need to hurry up and get out of here? Don't you do?
I don't think anybody talks.
No, we'll
No.
text
At all.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
God.
text across the
There's no
table.
talking.
So what do you do?
TikTok.
So,
Yeah.
so do you
You send each other
Right.
TikToks.
So the longer that you're on your phone, is that how you signal it's time to?
Well, you'd have to assume they're going on dates, which they're not.
Right, that's
Yeah, which-
already.
So
Right.
that would be
Yeah.
probably another video. So let's go back to T. What do you
Okay.
say?
Okay.
Because I do
right.
want to talk to you about Tinder profiles after this.
After
Etiquette
this.
on Tinder.
Okay. Let's get through this first. All right. So now we have our fork, we have our knife, we have our main plate. So this is where all our food's going to come in. We have our teaspoon, which is going to be for our tea. Other things that we have here at the table. So we have so we're using tea leaves, not tea bags, for our tea. So the leaves are going to be at the bottom, and it's all. It's right now. It's setting in there, so we can have our delicious tea. So to not get tea leaves in our tea cup, we take our tea strainer just like this. So we're going to share, and then we're going to pour our tea in. And then once we've done that, then we're going to take our tea strainer and put it back in the drip tray like that.
So there's no rule like with pouring sake where you pour it for someone else or it's bad, you'll die or something like that. With the tea pouring, do you pour your own tea?
So it's actually an honor to be asked to pour the tea. That's actually a guest of honors,
wow.
So if you have like a VIP guest, so we can make you the VIP guest.
Wow.
Yeah, how's that feel?
Sit
You've been chosen.
You've been chosen.
I've been ordained.
Wow.
I am the chosen one.
You have to put this on the right side. Here.
Yeah.
My.
Stunning.
Wow. And apparently the universe agrees with me.
That's right. Yours knows what's up.
Okay,
Can't
so
put that
now
down.
from here, so it's actually like I said, if you have a VIP, but it's also or just somebody, or if it's you, or we ask you to pour the tea. It's, like I said, it's a privilege. It's it's an honor to be able to pour the tea.
Can I ask Caroline to chew my food as well, or is that like a?
You probably want to chew your own food.
Okay.
Yeah. But thanks for asking. I
Okay.
appreciate that.
I just want to know if it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a
Like
courtesy
a
thing.
mother bird of honor. who
Right.
kind of
Well, it's like a human centipede.
it
like
in
Caroline
everybody's
chews
mouth.
his, and then
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
go around the
Oh.
table. Yeah. You can start if you want to start the train.
Yes, I'll start and then it ends, so it doesn't
Yes.
come back to me.
Right, so he gets the
Yeah,
final
yeah.
poop,
Yep.
poop food.
All right,
All right,
so,
so-
continuing on. So now we also have our sugar right here. So again, in a formal setting, you would want to use sugar cubes versus, the little packets. And,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But, we're actually taking it up a notch today. So so we would take 1 or 2, put it in, and then put that right back there.
Is it looked down upon if someone is doing like more than 2 cubes? Is it this person's an addict?
The more
Sugar addict.
The more things you put into your tea, you're taking away from the flavor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it etiquette to say, would you like any tea with your sugar? Like you drop a
That's a funny
dad
little
joke
quip.
to make them feel self-conscious,
Right.
but not too self-conscious.
Right.
Yeah, again, manners is making sure that your actions make other people feel comfortable.
Okay. Okay.
So we always want to,
Right.
even if you don't know the actual etiquette rule behind it, in the back of your mind, if I did or said that, will it make him or her feel comfortable? That's your litmus test. And
Gotcha.
if that'll really make them feel uncomfortable, then that means stop. Even though I think you might, for you, it might be go,
Yeah.
but it should actually be stop right
Interesting.
Okay. Okay.
there. Okay.
This is crazy.
Never.
Okay.
Good knowledge.
So now from here, so let's go ahead and we can start actually pouring some tea.
Okay.
Okay, so now if you start pouring the tea, we would pass you both our teacup and saucer together.
Okay.
And you always, so let's say that there was going to be one person pouring all the tea. We're all going to pour our own. So then we would always offer to someone else first. So let's say you were going to pour the tea. You would, can I pour you some tea? You're going to pour it and then offer it to other people.
Okay.
Okay? But because we've already designated you.
Yes, I have the.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and so she's gonna start with hers. But that's okay. I'll put
Okay,
it right
and
there.
strainer.
Yeah, so you're gonna put your
Yeah.
tea
Then
strainer.
take it
There you go.
Tea strainer.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll just pass them around. So now so when you're pouring tea, you want to hold it from the top as well. So the right hand, 2 fingers on the top. We can leave the milk right. We'll get to that. Okay, so
Okay.
so it's and then 2 fingers, and then you're going to pour it. Just there you go. And you don't want to pour it all the way up to the top. I would do somewhere right there,
Okay, she's trying
so
to take
that
all the tea.
there is room for any milk and any sugar.
Understood.
Gotcha.
Okay. And you can also, if you wanted to, if you really want to take it
is it
one
being
step
weird?
further, then you can say, would you like it strong
okay.
or
Can
light?
we pause and check their mics?
Yeah, Ethan and Doug's.
Are they not
Mine's are
coming?
popping for some reason.
That is not proper etiquette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Can you guys speak without pops, please?
Maybe
Just a
test
little
this.
popcorn. A little popcorn moment.
Is it like the
We're still going?
I can't monitor.
You hear me?
Oh my god.
You're gonna kill them.
Just like the pack, is it like is the thing plugged in all the way?
It's plugged in all the way. Oh, yours was weird.
Okay, great.
Why is it you with the crackling mic every time you're on my stream? You always have the crackling
Stop.
mic.
Oh, you want to make sure
Are you
they hear?
reading?
Yeah. Is it,
Jackson, are you hearing me?
If you lick
Test. Oh.
Check chat and see if
lick
they.
the mic, it might help
Yeah.
to hear it. You know.
Guys, if you don't want to hear Doug talk, just say it. If you don't like hearing him, just say it.
Okay, so now I'm going to.
Is it still popping?
what if I poured this scalding?
Because they're just
hot
typing
tea?
at. Is it?
Like it's
Doug, will you
Moscow.
talk a little bit?
Throw back to the college days. You know.
Oh yes.
Still popping?
So on edge.
So
Are
rattled.
we good? Look for mods.
Wouldn't
Read
be
what
surprised
mods
if
say,
another one of
because
your
they'll.
buttons came undone.
No,
so
heaven
on.
forbid. That would be
Keep going
highly
down and down.
If it gets real bad, we can always just take the mic off and just use the pack, the big ugly thing.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's fine. Do you want to try that? Because I'd rather just like try that than yeah. I don't care.
Now, here's a question.
Do you want to try his too? Do that.
Yeah, if you
Take your
wanna-
like thingy like that out of that, and then just plug the big box on you.
Meanwhile,
I don't really care how
chat,
it looks too much.
Who wants some tea? Open up. Open up wide for some scalding tea.
You hear me?
Give you these?
Hello? Testing.
Yeah.
Jackson?
Nice. Let's go.
Do you hear me?
Big.
I have a question.
Got the
Yes, sir.
fix.
Is this on
You
stream?
want to give me the
Huh? Yeah.
things, the loves?
Oh, we.
I got him.
Sam's
I got him. You're good.
Yeah.
So we're good? Sounds good?
Back.
Love it. Thanks, dog. I was talking to the actual dog.
Are we still here?
You're good. I think they are because they were saying it's fixed.
Maybe we should ask chat. Are we on stream? Test, test.
You can't see what they're saying.
I have a question.
Hello?
What's the etiquette
Chat.
behind where we should put it? This little guy. 'Cause
I think right like that.
Yeah.
Or on the
But,
collar?
my cleavage.
yeah. But do you want to be heard?
Well, yeah, I always want to be heard, but what about the cleavage? Like, I don't know. I wasn't even invited, and now my cleavage is.
We're asking you to
Did you
expose more
see
of
the
yourself.
theme here? The mic that doesn't work.
I know.
The plate that's broken.
Oh.
Okay, so do we want to continue on?
Yep.
Uh,
Or I think we're good. Jackson, are we good? Jackson?
Oh, they're here to arrest you, Ethan.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Jackson.
Zogs and Mason.
Test?
Finally.
I don't hear
Zogs
you.
and Mason, will
about
you type
time.
in the Discord section to Scootish if he needs to fix
quick
anything
brown fox
so that he
jumps
can
over the
read
lazy
just for
dog.
you guys. Okay, cool. So just
Man,
watch them. So it's
Woman,
just
person,
like
camera,
straight.
TV.
Yeah.
Jackson, can we get some bars?
Here, I'll let you move stuff where you want it. Okay, I think we're. No, you're good.
Oh, you gonna
Thanks,
take
it
this
happens.
away?
Oh, I can't take this away.
Freestyle and Pointcrow?
Yeah, I'm freestyling.
Yeah, you can just twist that a little bit. Okay, chat sound good.
No, keep going, go ahead. It'll start, it's a long intro.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think
We
we're
got
good.
tea etiquette. That's all I got. If I was a doctor and I was down, I'd need a med kit.
Oh.
Okay.
Bars.
Okay, back to
My
the
God, we
original
must get
programming.
back to
Yeah,
the tea.
okay,
We
okay.
must
Okay.
return to the tea.
So let's rewind back a little
Okay.
bit. Okay, so sorry, back to you. Gloves can be worn to a tea party, but they are not worn during the tea party.
Oh my
So
god.
now we would take off our
Disrespectful.
gloves.
No.
You,
I didn't
you,
wanna
dis-
say
you
anything.
disgust me.
I might have had my little cleavage moment, but you had your thing there and the gloves.
I just
Oh,
like.
you're smiling now.
Okay,
I'm glad you're
smiling
sitting
now.
over there
Just
because I have to
fucking
sit next to her.
Okay, we are here to learn, right? Because if you knew all of this, would I be here?
True,
exactly,
true,
exactly.
Very true,
We're
very
here to
true,
learn.
very true.
You're
Thank
being
you.
pretentious.
Yeah.
Who would you say is winning etiquette right now? Like, who's winning the tea party?
If you had your own little score. in
There's
mind.
the dog behind you if you want to give her the credit. Like,
Oh, look, yes. How can you? Yes.
She's so patient.
Okay, so now nothing goes on the table that's not used for eating, or for this. But we also have some that's over here.
I was following his camera. I even guessed him on his lead.
Yes.
So you just hand them
Okay,
to
so
the
your
host,
gloves
or-
can go either underneath your napkin, or you can put them in your
Okay.
handbag, or.
I'm not letting these out of my sight because I know you're going to steal them. One of you.
I wouldn't do that.
I would do
You've been
that.
eyeing them.
Okay, can we go back to
Like the
our
cheapest
tea? We
polyester.
haven't even started with our tea yet.
I know.
right,
And we're like, what, 5 minutes left?
Go. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Pour the
so I
tea,
poured
right.
mine.
Okay, so no. Remember, we don't start with us. We always offer.
Oh. Right.
I'll take it.
But we want to.
did you just call dibs on tea?
I'm going to actually. I'm going to assist.
Yes, please.
So, tea down, tea back down. There you go. So, because we're going to remove the tea strainer, put it back in our drink tray. We don't need to be so.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And I will serve it, and then you can pour the next one.
Okay.
So this way we can work and we can hopefully get through this sometime.
It took me
So the
10
guest-
minutes to pour this one cup.
So the guest of honor pours, and then the host serves it?
So
or-
we can serve it, or she can just pass it back. But to just kind of get things moving here, I am actually going to serve.
Okay.
So now, whenever you serve, you always serve from the right.
Okay.
Okay, and your drinks always go on the right-hand side. So your drinks go here. So I will leave that there for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, that's the worst pour, so that definitely
You go to me.
definitely goes to Ethan.
I'll just take it. Take myself.
And that's the other thing, we don't reach across the
My
table.
God.
Oh.
Sorry. I
That's
just
okay.
knew that the worst one was for me, so I thought that I'd.
Okay.
take
And,
that.
You can send
we
it back
don't
to
need
the
to do
chef.
this.
I know, I keep doing that.
I know. It's a
I know.
habit. I mean, it's already there, so just leave
It
it.
is.
It's
Just leave it.
I poured that with malice in my heart.
I know.
It's nice.
Better
Thank you.
Okay, and then you want to. So there's 2 more right there.
Doing that. Okay, and then you take.
So I will take this.
You will take that one.
And I see. Whoa, we almost had another accident.
Wow.
So when you don't want to reach across, so like I wouldn't. It would have been easier, yes, to just reach across and put it down.
Yeah.
But you don't want to reach across someone. Okay?
Right, so you're coming from my right side.
Correct. Now, obviously, in etiquette, there's always the common sense portion. If there was something right here and I couldn't go to the right-hand side, and then I would probably give it to you and
Right,
say,
so
"Here
I
you
could
go."
take it
exactly,
down.
Exactly. Just like when you sit down, you stand to the right. If there's something blocking you, or if it's too tight, then you don't not sit down. So, okay, can I also ask you to pour some for me?
Yes, of course. I'm going to do the best pour I've ever done for you.
I mean, you've only done 4.
Yeah.
But with each one, she's getting better. Come on, where's
Yes.
the encouragement?
You're doing fantastic,
This
Caroline.
is for Teach.
You're so confident.
Oh my gosh, we're almost out of tea.
That's okay because we have
Wow.
more.
Yay, do we get the
Wow.
other tea?
What do you do if you're running out of tea on somebody's pour and you don't want them to think that it's intentional? Because like, if that was my cup, I would think that was
Right.
I
That
know,
looked
you
intentional.
would.
That
You
looked like
would.
yeah.
I'll go ahead and take it.
Okay.
I'll go from there. Yeah. So we would have another one ready to go. Yeah.
Does it matter what tea you're pouring at a tea party? Is there a particularity to it?
Good news. More tea.
Oh my gosh.
Yay!
Like, are there certain kinds of teas? Do you know what I mean?
Right. So generally, the location will have. You just choose you
Okay,
pick your
okay.
selection. Yeah. Okay. So now from here, you can. Is anybody regular tea drinkers? Do they drink tea now? I mean, is that part of your everyday?
Yes.
No.
We have boba.
Minus 10 points.
Okay. Alrighty. So from here, you can actually put milk, never cream, because cream will change the flavor of the tea.
Okay.
So there's milk right here, and then you can also put sugar as well.
What
but
if milk makes you poop really bad?
then you don't need to put milk.
Well, but like, what if I want like?
I have one toilet, so just hold it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or just don't put milk.
Yeah.
But there's no milk alternatives.
No. Again, any type of alternative will alter the taste of. So like
Have
if you were to
water.
put cream or any, yeah, you can always put water to, if it's too rich for you.
I think you're just being a little bit of a baby about it.
No, I don't mean it like that.
No, you should mean it like that. You should. Call him poor.
If it's too strong, but then I don't want you to tell me that. What are you telling me? I'm weak?
Call him that too.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
Okay. All right. Can we move on, please?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yes. Okay. So now from here. So now remember 3 o'clock. If you would like sugar, go ahead and put sugar. But it's cream. I'm sorry. It's milk, and then it's the sugar.
I don't know what you're doing.
What are you doing?
Isn't this sugar?
No. Sugar cubes right here.
It's not even. It doesn't even look like sugar at all.
What's sweet?
It's just that's clearly jam.
I only
Sugar
need, I
cube.
only need one. I
Right.
bought some.
Have you not seen Hunger Games when
good.
Finnick eats the sugar cubes?
Okay. all right.
Shirtless?
Okay. Go ahead.
His button back up.
So if
When did you button back up?
It's good etiquette.
Okay.
I think I'm
Sorry,
right.
I'm really sorry.
back to me.
Back to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Back to me. You will have your moment to shine, but right now it's mine.
Right now
Okay.
it's yours.
Yes.
Correct.
It's always going to be yours. They don't deserve any moments. They don't deserve any.
We share. Come on. Okay, so now from here, so I just want to point out, not pointing any fingers, but we don't take from the communal bowl with our fingers. That's why we have these serving tongs right here.
How many of you washed your hands before this? Okay.
And that would be one reason why we don't touch anything that's communal with our hands.
Poop hands.
Okay, so but if you've already touched it and taken it, which you did, that's why I say don't put it back because
Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
And the other thing is whatever you take is for you. You don't reach across, and you definitely don't throw it in somebody else's tea.
Yeah, that was really
How do
inappropriate.
you know he wants sugar?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, and
I
we
will
probably-
say it was a great
Yeah,
it was a
that's
really
good.
good,
Good save.
yeah. It was a really good throw, but I didn't really want sugar in my tea.
and now
I'm not a
replace
sugar
it.
kind of guy.
You literally took a sugar cube with your fingers when she was speaking, And you ate it.
I don't.
We,
Get back to.
Hey,
get back to
Snitches
the
get
etiquette.
stitches is part of etiquette. So,
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, now if you want cream or milk rather, you can go ahead and put that in now. If not, that's fine too. So now, sorry.
how do I get the sugar? it's in the middle, so we would all have to.
Okay, so you can either, so one person would get it and then just pass it around, but nobody would really want it sugar. But if you can't really reach it without reaching across the table, then you would just ask for it to be passed to you.
Okay.
All right. So if I wanted to get the milk here, I ask her to pass it to me.
Well, since she already started
It's right
it,
there,
now it's going to come.
So now we're gonna pass
We're
it
going to
this
go
way.
ahead,
Okay,
yeah, and
okay.
whenever you pass to the right.
Doug, would you like the sugar?
I would love some sugar.
Go fuck
Okay.
yourself.
Oh, boy, you know what? I
thought
don't
we
feel
were
like I
recording.
earned the sugar.
Okay, you just
so-
put it
so-
down. Right.
I pass it here.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that because I'm
So
doing
do
this
you want
first.
the
Okay, so
sugar?
then whenever you're gonna
3
pass
o'clock.
it, yeah, so that this way it's
pass the
easy for
jam?
me to pick it up and then pour it.
Okay, gotcha.
And then it goes down like this.
Of course I can.
Would you
Thank
like
you.
the sugar?
Oh, you are
Thank
reaching
you.
across the teapot. It's
Is
gonna be ducked.
that okay to cross?
Yes, because it's from one person to the next.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
To
I'm gonna
cross
pass this to you, even though you don't want it, you would still take
Thank you
it.
very much.
And then you
right?
would offer
Would
it
you
and-
like
Never
some
got
sugar?
any.
No, thank you.
Oh, do you
then
know
just
what?
put it
You're
back
the
in the
sugar
middle.
in my life.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, from have we all served?
Yes.
Have we all finished this part?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so now, from here, to blend it all together, we're gonna go ahead and pick up our spoon. And we don't stir round and round. We actually go, so think of our cup as a clock, 12 and 6, so we go front, back, front, back.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
it improper
and it's
to-
and it's not really, it's more like on an angle, remember? So
like
back,
this.
front,
Oh,
back,
okay.
front,
Oh.
back, front. We don't need to make a lot of noise. We don't need to be telling everybody, look at me, I'm
I don't think
stirring
you're
my tea.
angling it enough.
There we go.
You're kinda just-
Now, from here, you don't do
It's like you're
this.
rowing it.
You don't want to chip someone's cup. And you don't do this. You just front back, let it drip, and it goes behind the teacup like
So no
that.
double dipping, even if it's
Okay.
your own cup.
Yeah, we don't. Okay, now from here, let's go. Are we ready to have some of our delicious tea?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a question. Is it pinkies up when you're drinking?
Yes.
No, that's a common myth.
No. No.
Maybe you're really rich. We check everybody's
Does it
bank
depend on your
accounts.
preference? Is it a preference thing?
Depending on if you have plus or minus 2,000 subs.
Oh.
Or like,
Yeah. Check your CCBs.
So why do you say it's a myth?
Because I've been wrong about everything.
So, I mean, seriously? Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, and you say no because?
I say no because even though I think it looks cool, I feel like it's not the thing to do.
Like smoking.
Is it house
Right.
rules like
Right.
beer pong?
Right.
Yeah, no.
So it's like
Okay.
cigarettes.
So it's pinkies away.
oh, away. So
Away.
like
Yeah, so you're-
inwards.
Yeah,
Pinkies away.
yeah, they don't come out. They stay in.
Oh, they stay in.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no, I
now
liked
from
what you were
here-
doing better.
So,
gang sign.
so it's our thumb
Spider-Man
and our
butt.
index, and our middle finger goes on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
There's not
That's
a-
why we have a napkin.
Oh, yeah.
You got jam on.
Use the inside. Use the inside of the napkin.
Yeah.
The inside
So
of
I
the
think that we're going to be the messiest person, and then you're winning.
I can fit a single finger in this. The tea hole is tiny. I can't get.
Well, you're not putting the finger through.
You're not putting your whole hand through it.
Okay. I was
It's
trying
like
to get.
it's like
I said
this.
put your thumb and pinky through.
Get your
Just trying to find the clit.
Hey, brother, if you find it, let me know. Okay, so
Open
index
up my
finger.
napkin labia and ignore it.
I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't hear it.
Right. So index and thumb.
Yep. So it's something like this. Okay.
Okay.
And then we're going to go ahead and drink, but we look in, not over.
Do we say a cheers or anything?
Nope.
or-
Oh, no cheers.
In not. What do you mean in not over?
So our eyes.
Do you not like it?
You don't
Eric?
want to do this.
you don't want to.
Do you love
Bring
it so
somebody
much
out
you're
of that eye
crying?
contact.
Don't look me in the eye while you're drinking your tea.
Wait, so where at the table?
You're looking in your cup.
Oh.
Okay. Why are you sticking out your middle finger? And why are you afraid it's gonna go
Isn't that
away?
hard?
He's terrified of the tea.
I'm really afraid. Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
No, don't apologize. What are you doing?
doing, dude?
I can't hold the cup.
You
It's so
hold it like
tiny.
it's a dainty little
Okay,
thing.
let's reset.
He doesn't have opposable thumbs.
Cups down.
Okay, cups
Cups down.
Okay.
Let's reset.
You just throw the whole tea bag like it was a shot?
Okay, so we leave our.
Okay, that's...
Okay.
Small cups.
Yeah.
I think we need another tutorial of what each thing is. This is our main plate for our food. This is our saucer, and this is our teacup. So our teacup and saucer stay together.
Wow, you nailed that one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you so much.
You should get points for that.
I'm learning.
Meanwhile,
Okay. All right. Back to this. Okay, so let's start again. Everybody pick up your right hands. Let me see your thumb and index. Take that. Put it here. Middle finger on the bottom. Bring your other fingers in. Other fingers in.
Hard.
have you ever seen someone as challenged with a
Oh, it's so small.
I'm so sorry. I should not be laughing.
What she said. The 5 points are gonna cross your fingers. Sorry.
Okay, let's try this again. Down,
Okay.
reset.
I'm crying. I should be taking that cup.
Oh man.
Now
Okay.
bring these in like this. Okay, so now you pick it up.
Okay.
There you go. Now bring it in. Sit up straight. Okay. Now bring it in. Now go ahead and stop the record.
Wow.
Okay, kind of.
Okay. everything-
What happens with tears? Can you do?
Yeah, we're ready to eat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't
Legitimate
even
question.
know where I'm at.
If you do happen to actually be crying, right? Do you dab it with like the inside still?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Like
like a dab.
dab,
right?
dab, down. Okay.
Down.
Doug, you went to Berkeley, right?
I learned computer science, so I'm a
Okay, all right.
All right. So now, from here, it is time to eat.
If we want more tea, can I
Absolutely.
do it? I can just take this.
Yeah. Here.
Okay.
Excuse me? Do you mind? Excuse my reach.
Thank you very much.
Okay. No. What are you doing?
Well, like I don't want to like waste the
Oh
My gosh. Come on.
I am so sorry for them.
Teacup.
teacup thing. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you've really gotten your act together, huh?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Oh,
I have a
I
question.
had such high hopes for you.
Who did you have the most, like, who did you, when starting off, think was going to be the best and you're just so sorely, deeply
We
disappointed
need
by?
not compare. We need not compare.
I don't know. Okay, but we would ask.
Excuse me, you
Yes, we would
May I?
ask.
reach
Yeah, you reached over.
over.
May well, can I have that?
don't want it.
You're the best.
Thank you. And I'll put it down.
Sorry.
And then from here, you just go ahead and.
God,
Okay.
Go ahead.
I've never been so disgusted in my life.
Okay, we don't need to plop because when you plop, it's gonna go and it's gonna. He's already a mess over here.
I think it was mostly Ethan.
What do I do that with?
You pass it back, right?
Yeah. So now he could put it back up here.
Okay.
At first, when we're first at the first pour, because you're passing everything around, you want to keep it moving. But now we're on second and third pours, then it would be, just
you
putting
could
it
just
back
put
in the
it, and
middle.
then you can pass
in
it
the
when you
middle,
want.
and then when somebody asks for it, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So now at this point, if you wanted lemon, you could go ahead and put it. Lemon would be the last thing to add to your tea. You don't squeeze it in. You just plop it in. Okay. All right. So now we have our food. Yay! Yum yum. But now we do have one person here with dietary needs, which we always take seriously.
You can just call me out on it for real. Like you don't have to be. You can
So
say
I have a substitute. I have bananas, and then I also have a banana.
A banana.
So
That's for you.
Yep, that's for you.
You didn't put the.
Okay.
You need to put
And-
behind
and-
the tea.
Okay, so we're not doing well here,
Okay.
because when you stir your tea, how do you stir?
Oh well, wasn't I doing it like this?
You're doing it like a
natural.
You have to do it
toilet.
like to the
Yes,
side,
yeah,
right?
kind
Like,
of
To the side. To the side. To the side.
Diagonally.
Oh,
Right.
12,
Yeah.
6, 12, 6, 12, 6, and then let it drip. And okay, we don't need to do that. We're not a show here. And then just put it down. Okay.
Sorry.
Wow.
That's good.
Now from
Is it the
here.
peanuts?
So dining in tea is just like any other dining, any formal dining. We take our time. We eat each course. So even though it's all served at once, it's still 3 courses. So we start from the bottom and I work our way up. We start with the sandwiches. And then once everybody is done with the sandwich, then we move on to the scones. Then from there, we move on to the dessert.
Okay.
So now, is it scone or scone?
Scone.
Gone.
Is it a
Scone in the
regional
UK.
thing? What
Gone.
if it's a regional
It's a
thing?
regional thing.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So we can say scone.
In this region, we say scone.
Yeah.
Like
So
scone.
now from here, okay, so I am going to, for this, I'm going to go ahead and make some adjustments here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to put this right here between the two of us. I'm going to bring this more in the middle because everyone is going to go ahead and grab their own. Now remember,
Well,
you
not
take,
everyone.
right, correct. So let me have the bananas. Do you mind passing me
We
the
could
bananas?
test out the death thing, though. Remember how earlier we posed the question, what do you do if someone dies?
Right. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
start with that. And then let's put this over here.
May
Don't
I
touch
ask
it to
how I
the
should eat
sandwiches. Yeah.
these?
Okay.
Here, yeah, so hold on. Oh,
Sorry.
patience. Okay, so you're a mess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I am
See this
going
close-up
to. That's okay. That's okay. So let's do this because I want you to enjoy your meal. I'm going to trade with you.
Okay.
Okay. So there you go.
It's very generous.
Very, very nice of you.
Oh boy. Okay. Now from here. So where do we start? Top, middle, or bottom?
Bottom.
From the bottom.
And we work our way up. Okay. So now from here, let's go ahead and take our sandwich.
I'll just sit this one out.
Okay, so you have the right thing going. If there were tongs, then yes, you would use the tongs, but you're not going to take the tongs from there to eat from here to get
Okay.
from here.
Oh.
So
So
you're
now I can't
going
use
Don't
sugar
eat the
anymore.
sugar.
Yes.
That'll kill you.
Yeah.
exactly.
Should I not put it back in now? Maybe it's the same.
Yeah,
You have to
no.
hold it for the rest of
Yeah,
the
so I
time
would
now.
just leave it there now. Okay, now from here, so everybody have. So we're still gonna again traditional dining rules apply. So we're gonna wait until everyone has been served, because we have one person who hasn't been. And can you? It's not a tower, so let's go ahead and lay it down.
Oh, it's crazy that one of the sandwiches came pre
That is wild.
So go ahead. Yeah. So use your fork
Who do I
and
make
go
a
ahead.
complaint to?
And I would take a couple.
I have a question about holding a fork. How do you do it?
Excellent question. So can we
Like
hold?
that was an actual question.
Okay, yeah. Can we hold
Yeah.
until, because we are going to have to cut the round the peel off.
The shell.
Yeah.
I think it's the shell. That was a peel.
Peel.
The shell?
Well, it's
The
regional.
shell of a banana?
Yeah.
Like the crust, yeah.
No. Oh, actually.
Oh, do
Did
we
you say
have
I put a shell of this banana?
So can we go back to our tea?
So
Yes,
I don't
ma'am.
know if anybody has a preference, but I did bring the crust.
So in
Right.
traditional afternoon tea, crusts are not a part of the
Well-
Can you
because
please-
it looks dainty. However, because you are a unique crowd, if you want to,
My mom
you
says
think
that
they're
the
special.
crusts make you beautiful.
yeah. So there you go. So if you want, if you don't,
Okay.
that's fine too. Okay. So now from here. Now that everyone has been served, the 3 of you can go ahead and start eating. Now, finger food is meant to be is just that. It's finger food, so you can go ahead and pick
So
it up.
you do like this, and then you wrap the fingers around.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take one and demonstrate. So this would be mine, right? So I'm not going to put it down. I would just pick it up and then put it back down. So you don't want to.
Oh, okay.
It's not. Yeah. We want to take. We
How
want to
did
keep.
you even do that in that way?
So we have one that put it all in her mouth, just about.
I'm very hungry.
I can tell, and I apologize. However, this is taking so long to get to this part.
Right.
But again, we want to make sure that we are keeping pace anytime you're done, whether it's tea, whether it's lunch with with others. you always eat at the same pace as everyone else, okay? So, but that doesn't mean you take a bite, I take a bite, we're not doing that, but everybody should be halfway done together, 3/4 of the way done, etc. Okay, so.
Why does he have?
I'm making my way around.
Okay.
Okay, number 2.
Oh.
You leave your, why is it open face?
I like the cookie.
Are you eating it like an Oreo? Is that what you're saying?
Like the cream inside.
He's eating. He's gonna lick the inside and then he's gonna eat the.
That's okay because there's always a lesson to be learned. So I'm gonna put you on hold.
Okay.
And I'm gonna come back to you. So as we're eating, we need to dab.
Oh, right. But my hands are covered in jelly. So.
Yeah. So this is where you want to use the inside. So remember, our napkin is like this, correct?
Yeah.
So you want it in the inside.
I am.
Clean, because this way, if he looks over or no one we don't see the jelly, the jam all over. So in the inside, okay, dab, dab, now wipe. Okay, so I mean that's okay, but let's use our knife and fork. Okay, and I said to put a pin in it. Hold.
I'm sorry. I'm really hungry.
Okay, all right.
I didn't eat breakfast.
So, why don't we all do this together?
Okay.
Everyone
Get
get
a new
another
sandwich.
and let's open it up and have it open face.
Oh, open face banana.
Okay.
So now you're doing it his way.
So fork, because we're gonna do a lesson on how to hold our utensils.
Oh.
That's why. Okay, so a fork in your left, knife in your right. Is how we start. Okay. Now from here, flip. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and cut. So when we cut, we don't do this. We're not chickens. So our elbows are close to us. Sit up straight. There we go. We're going to cut. Okay, what is this?
Her elbows in.
His arms just look like that. His bones are strange.
Sorry, I snorted.
He has strange bones.
Okay, alrighty.
Uncalled for.
Okay, so maybe you need
Big
to sit
bones,
back a
small
little bit.
body.
All right, so a little
Because
bit back.
you shouldn't be like this.
Okay.
It should be like this.
Like this.
Okay? And
Okay.
then we're going to cut.
You can make loss out of them.
Okay, so when
These
you
look like
cut, you're gonna do this.
velociraptors.
Let me go to the other
You
side
pass
of
one of
you.
the shells.
Oh boy.
I'm a little
Okay.
preoccupied.
Okay,
All right,
so
your arms are going to be like this. Yeah.
Like this.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay.
we cut. Okay. So now from here, who uses? What are we doing? No.
Adding extra
Stay
jelly?
with. No. Stay with me, please. Put it back. Okay.
Wait, you want this
I
back?
might say
Okay.
you're doing really well.
Thank you.
Okay. So now from here, who uses continental method? Straighten out your arms. Who uses continental method with their utensils?
what is continental
Who
method?
uses American?
Presumably me.
Barack Obama.
Okay, so now from here, if you cut and then eat with the tines upside down, this is continental.
This is continental.
If you cut, put the knife down, and then switch hands like
This
this.
is American.
Bingo. Not like this, bite sizes, 1 to 2 pieces at a time. So your bite size should be like this.
Yeah.
And then eat.
There you go.
Is there for continental versus America?
Yes.
Um,
American.
American. Sorry.
It's okay.
Does everybody at the table have to use the same one, or is it just your preferred method?
It's your personal preference.
Okay.
We're all American here, brother.
Right.
Amen.
Yeah. And so some people will say that that's why they use that method. Others will say, but the continental just looks it looks more formal, looks more refined. It's a personal preference.
May I ask your preference?
I use American in America.
Okay. Yeah, that makes
Wait,
sense.
do you change it up if you travel?
If I travel, yes, because good etiquette is when you go to another country, you learn their customs
Wow.
and do things their way.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, so let me do some maintenance over here on this side. What are we doing? We have a mess here.
What is happening, dude?
I don't have any more plates to give you.
You can have mine.
I feel like I'm doing fine.
Not.
I don't understand what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to poke it with the
Okay,
fork.
take everything off.
It's just a normal fork. I just got it
I
out of my kitchen.
I'm not left-handed. I've never used a fork
It's
in my
not
left
a
hand.
Then you've been
continental
doing it
fork.
wrong the whole
That's why I've been
time.
poking with
That's
the.
why you can
I'm
American.
using the knife because this.
How did you get
I'm
banana
used
peel?
to. Yes, I'm used, like.
Can you just try one of the crusts?
Okay.
Men.
Okay. I'm super. My left.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So we're gonna do American, okay?
Get your left.
Okay. Pick up your fork, upside down. We start the same way. Doesn't matter. Okay.
Why are you holding it
That's
like
not-
you're
I know.
punishing it?
It's not a gardening tool. It is a fork. So you. Okay. All right.
Loose wrist.
Here we go.
Well, too loose. Wow. She's holding it like a
Where's
wand.
Okay. Now get your knife. Down to the plate. Both. There you go. Now, from here we are going to.
It's like watching a tiny horse learn how to walk.
Okay, so if you want to switch hands, so your knife goes down across the top. Very good. Then we're going to switch hands. Oh my gosh.
Don't hurt yourself.
And then bring it up. The tines go right side up because it's a. We could have finished your pipe. But, okay, so now we hold our fork like this.
Oh.
We're not a caveman. There you go. Now do it again. What are you doing?
God.
I was gonna
Did you get some peanuts in your bananas?
So you can use your knife
to get less.
to leverage so that you're not.
Oh.
Okay, it's a knife.
I'm
the
so
blades
sorry for
face
him.
down. Okay, may I?
Oh.
May I?
Yeah.
So you're gonna leverage like this, and then you're going to eat. Gonna
okay.
put it on, then you're gonna eat.
Got it.
Dining is an art form. So let's make it. You don't have to put the whole thing in your mouth.
You just
but
putting it all the way to the back of his
Best
throat.
he's gonna do.
like, I think
I'll
I'm
be
good.
real.
I'll take that.
Really
I'll take
impressive.
that.
Oh my.
Does anyone want some?
Okay.
Thank
so,
you, but I will pass.
No,
all right.
thank
So
you.
now, can we go back to? Okay. Oh,
Yes.
That is very kind of you to
That's
share.
very kind.
Would you
Okay.
like any bananas?
No, thank you. Okay, so now from here, your utensils, once you've used a utensil, it never goes back on the table. It stays in either the resting or the finished position. So now if you are using the Continental, we don't lick our knife either. If we,
So sorry. I didn't mean to fuck with the word. Sam really scared me bad. She didn't even want me to come here.
that's why we don't mess with the seat. Elbow down, close to you. We're not chickens.
Someone is gonna die
wrist,
here today.
The wrist is straight.
There will be
ahead.
Actually, whoever does the worst, we take him behind the house and we shoot him.
Okay, where was I? Back to utensils.
Yes,
okay.
the positions of the utensils.
Thank you. So if you're using the Continental, it's crisscross. The blades face me, knife, fork on top, just like this. If you are, now this is a little bit of a small plate, so that it doesn't fall. So like that. Yep. And then if you are and if you're using American, then think of your plate as a clock, 10 and 4, the tines right side up, and so the tip of the tines and the knife faces 10, the handles face the 4 like that.
Like this?
Yeah.
Around here? Or?
Yeah, so this would go more on top.
Oh, okay. More separate.
Yes, so it'd be like this. Now you're finished. Now it would be 10-4, closer together. And if you're using Continental, then it's the same thing except that the tines are upside down. 10-4.
So there's a difference between I'm resting these down, I'm going to use them later, and then also I'm done with my
Right.
food.
So it's a silent code to the servers, like at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Even though they're still going to ask, are you through? May I take this, etc. But if you have it in the resting position, then someone would know that you're not done yet. Like if you go to the gentleman's room or you're just getting up to go do something. But if they're finished, then they know that you are done. But like I said, they'll always ask first. Okay, so now from here, I think we're ready to move on to the next course. Yes? What's our next course?
It's gone.
Guys.
Gone.
Scoonies.
Okay, very good. So now go ahead and take one.
I have a question.
Yes.
If I have remnants, what do I do?
11 o'clock. Like you're doing.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
Okay.
What are
Yeah.
the different
Proper.
types of scones?
Blueberry and whatever was next to it at the store.
Oh. I like that flavor.
Yep.
Sir, is there one that you prefer? There's only one blueberry left.
It's very polite of you to
Which
ask.
one would you prefer?
Well, which one do you want?
No, I'm asking which one do you prefer?
So
Sure.
time out. So what would be good etiquette in this case? Since there's only one left, would the good thing be the proper thing be to go ahead, say no, you go ahead and take it, or is it okay for you to take it if you want it?
Well, I think.
How
the
bad
proper
do you
thing-
want it?
Well, I didn't even get to have a sandwich.
Oh.
So some bread sounds good.
I mean, I think it's a little earned, but I think also it might be good to be like, you can fucking have that.
Yeah, what did you do to earn it?
Maybe offer to
Didn't-
split
I
it in
didn't-
half.
Oh, split it! Can we split it? Do you want to split it?
Yeah,
What
but
if-
whose
what if I
plate
want it,
is this
though?
getting split on?
Well,
And
it
whose
has to be-
fingers are splitting
It
it?
has to be
It
mine
would have to be his.
because of the cross contamination.
Oh, correct.
yeah.
Oh.
It's been going on down there.
Well, she does
with
have
that.
gloves.
That's right.
So.
Oh, so this is when you pull out the glove.
So we,
You know
we
what?
can't break it like a wishbone?
Ooh, can we do that? Is that okay?
Okay, so you're not supposed to, but so there's a set of rules that if you need to be on your A game and be completely formal from top to bottom, then absolutely not.
Is that okay?
Yeah, you don't slurp either.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, and we don't bring this. The wrist should never break. Whether we're using a utensil, whether we're using our drinking, our wrist doesn't.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
What? He's just drinking.
Okay.
It's never just drinking.
I don't even know what I did there.
Okay.
Never
Ah,
just
boy,
drinking.
wa-
Never just drinking.
Watch
Okay.
the replay. Okay, so now from here back to this. But if you're just with friends enjoying this and there truly is one left and you both want it, then it would be okay to.
Why don't we fight?
No.
You guys could
Okay.
rock, paper, scissors.
What's the rule of that at the table?
Would that be like a fine
Is there
thing
like an
to do, or-
American and a continental rock, paper, scissors?
Not that I am aware of.
Okay.
But I would not do that. I
Okay.
would just, if you want to split, then split.
Okay, you pick up one side. I'm gonna pick up the other,
Okay.
Aw, that's friendship right there.
And then,
and then we
so if
look each other in the eyes.
Yeah.
And then you're
And
going to snap.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1,
1.
and then we go. Okay, so ready?
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
And that's why you should get your own.
Am I allowed to take more?
It's kind of funny because she got 70% more. She got 70%. You got 70% of what she got.
Okay, let's go ahead.
In Kind of like
All right. So the scones. Yes.
Yeah.
Just go.
Scones, please.
Scones.
Sorry.
Okay, so
Scones.
now we have this. So now we also have cream and we also have jam. So the thing with that is you always want to put a little bit on your plate and then pass it around. So whomever is sitting
Already done.
closest to it,
so that is
Oh, this is the cream.
defrosted
Yes.
Greek yogurt that I had in my freezer.
but we're going to pretend like it's clotted cream.
It's a little
Can we-
strange.
What's the
Can you
difference
see this?
between?
I don't know. They both seemed creamy.
So let's go ahead and get the jam. Let's
Okay.
start with the jam. So go ahead and
My
put
compliments to
a
the chef.
spoon on your plate. Okay, we don't need to.
Why do you keep going
Why
back
do you
to
love
the jam?
jam this
dude?
much? I feel
Every
every
time,
hold on.
dude.
But so there's
I don't.
slowly.
Oh,
So
okay.
you get a little bit, and you put it on, dollop. There you go. Put it back on your plate. Pass it to the right. Pass to the
Nice.
right. Pass to the right. Pass to the right.
Can we make him wear this hat?
Sure.
Ooh, I like it.
You have to wear this.
It is scorching today.
Thank you, sir.
What's the
That
etiquette
goes.
with
I think
this?
that goes to the back. Because how are you going to see?
You just moved it up a little bit.
That's what she said. Move it to the
No.
back.
Turn it a completely 180. I just want to see how that would look. Just for a
Go
second.
I'm
ahead.
gonna trust rules.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Would these be considered finger food or not?
Everything here is finger food. Now, sometimes your
no, thank
sandwiches, okay, just keep passing it. And then since you've already have it, then put it back down.
Oh.
It's
We
already.
just keep
It's,
passing it
remember,
around.
it started with you, so it's coming back to
fondue.
you. Okay, so sometimes sandwiches are gonna be open faced, like we practiced earlier.
Yes.
In that case, you would use your fork and knife. Or let's say that, like our dessert, it's a little bit big that you can't gracefully put it in your mouth, then you would use your fork and your knife. But for the most part, all of this is okay to be enjoyed with your fingers. Okay, so now with our scones, we do not take a knife to it.
Okay.
We break it with our hands. Okay, so sometimes there'll be like a little already pre-twist cut so that you can just twist it, but these are not, so then I would just break it, and then I would put jam on that piece. So put it all down. Just take that piece, put the jam.
Just gotta put one of the pieces down, Eric. You
And
have
then-
one.
Sorry.
Okay, you can actually take a bigger.
Oh.
More jam.
More jam.
You can take more jam. Is what you're saying.
This man loves jam.
There is a lot of leftover jam. I did just spit openly out of my mouth. Is that good? Or
Did you offer it to everyone around the table?
I'm not even trying to do bad. I'm trying.
Okay, so our bite sizes should be small enough that if I turned and asked you a question, I don't have to wait too long for you to give me an answer.
Gosh. So okay.
Okay, so go ahead and put it in. So have you ever taken an etiquette class before?
There's a piece
No.
that fell over here.
He lost the hat.
Why would you do that?
Remember your napkin for dabbing.
Remember to answer the
Yeah.
question.
Remember,
In the question.
dab.
No. It's a good thing we got that quickly.
Oh my! Please don't do that again.
It was a lot.
Eric,
Yes.
would you pour me some tea?
Yes. Oh, I'm the esteemed guest now.
I
Terry.
just want you to pour me.
Smaller piece.
You forgot the strainer.
Smaller,
Oh, yeah, you
smaller.
You can't just pour
Okay,
tea.
so okay, take the piece that's breaking. Go ahead and put it all down. Okay, so now the piece that's already broken, hold it up from the top. Take that, leave it down. Go ahead and rip that or tear that again. There you go. Now take one of those, and then put your jam on that,
What is happening here?
and then pop it in your mouth. Why are you
Why is
doing
someone
that?
doing that?
Please stop. Okay, what's going? Okay.
What's the etiquette on helping?
You gonna burp him?
He's a speedrunner by
Leave him
nature.
alone. Okay, so now over here,
Yes.
what's going on here?
I poured her some tea because she
That
was
is-
very kind in asking me to. I was
Yes.
very flattered.
Great. However, why is that still there?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh wow, you really gave away a lot of
So
tea.
we
didn't
don't
you?
need to, yeah.
Oh, I don't do
He
the
put
whole thing.
Yeah. So, okay, let's go ahead and put that back before we continue on.
I'm never
Well,
asking
the
you to
whole
pour
thing
me
is
tea.
together.
Oh, you put the whole
He
thing
put the
in.
whole thing.
You just, this
Wait,
is
this is second thing.
the whole thing.
What am I supposed to do?
So now she can't have any more tea.
Well, I can like.
Ruin my life.
Oh, you're putting your fingers in her tea.
Oh no. How did you mess that up?
I thought it was one thing.
No,
Your
dude.
tea strainer, your drip
And you
tray.
put the strainer under the drip tray.
Yes, it goes like this.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought it was one thing.
No.
I didn't know what you were.
So at this point, if we were in a venue, then we would get somebody's attention.
Emergency.
Yeah, but we don't ever do this. Nope, we don't do this. We put two fingers up like at Disney, two fingers. Once you make eye contact, they'll come to the table, and then you don't call him out. You just say, "I need a new teacup, please."
Why this? I'm genuinely
son
curious.
of a
Well,
bitch.
okay, I mean, you would put your finger up, but does anybody like to be pointed at? No, it's
No.
rude, right? And just think, has anybody ever been to Disneyland?
Yes.
Do they ever point?
No.
They use two fingers, right? Because it's
right.
it's
Like
softer.
yeah.
What if you do
Yeah.
like finger guns?
Yeah.
Only point if you're gonna do like.
Yeah.
Like, waiter. Need your tea.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, back to tea.
Okay, so
Okay.
I hail the waiter.
Yes,
Am I the
server.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're the server.
Are you the server?
I get.
No
yes.
one waits on you.
Oh yes,
They
the
serve.
server.
Yes.
How can I help you?
The drip cup fell into her teacup somehow.
What would you like me to do about that?
Something.
Okay.
But we have to be crystal clear.
I need to be crystal clear.
Okay.
Server.
Because she can go home. She did something. She took action. Right?
Yes.
She can
How
walk
can I help
away.
Can I have an ice
Did you say I need to be crystal clear to the waiter?
No, I'm telling you, you need to be crystal clear.
I'm sorry.
Waiter, I would like you to make him.
Excuse me.
Server, I would like you to make him drink this entire thing for spilling my tea. Server, please.
Sir, you're going to have to drink this entire thing. I'm sorry, the chef. Compliments of the chef.
Thank you.
Is this allowed with the server?
It really gulped that down.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no. I ate the whole stuff. I'm very full now.
Okay. But you wanted to keep pace with everybody else at the
Can I
table?
get you anything else?
That's okay. That's okay.
A root beer float.
No.
Okay.
Okay, can we go
I would
back?
like a new.
Yes, of
I'll
course.
get
But
it.
excuse me, we also don't have any more cream left.
See, as you did this, you kind of pointed, your hand drifted, pointed.
We don't have any more of this left.
Okay, well, that's
Okay,
not
so yeah.
my
But
problem.
once that's done, that's done. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, can you have seconds?
Yes.
Yeah, as long as there's enough
okay.
for seconds. So everybody gets their first, and then after that, if you want to get seconds, that is absolutely fine. But you can go here and here. You don't want to go. You don't want to go to the next because it's going to the next course.
Okay.
So now
just-
part of actually of having good manners. What are you doing? What? Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
I
want you to spit it out.
I am so sorry for him. This is a problem that we've been facing for years.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so you're gonna do the same thing.
You see my problem?
I only have so many more cups. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, what are you gonna do? I was just,
I am so
Are you
sorry
asking
for
me
her.
to bend over and pick up your knife for you?
Okay, hold on. Let's tackle. We have a few things going on
Yes.
here.
I'm so sorry for her.
Yes.
This is a
Okay.
problem we've been trying to face for years.
Okay. Hold. Don't put it back. So let's tackle one thing at a time. Since you started first, we're gonna finish you. We're gonna start with you. So remember the tea strainer, and then it goes back in the drip tray.
I think I'm just so
We've
really
regressed.
thrown off.
Okay.
There's just so much that has happened here at this table.
Yes.
I am
Okay.
not at my best.
Number 2. Once a utensil falls off the table, you never pick it up because you never want to put anything dirty on a clean table.
Okay. I want to be crystal clear.
Okay, yeah, whenever you.
We don't
okay.
talk with our mouth full. That's why we don't put the whole thing in our mouth.
I want to be crystal clear.
Okay. Do you have anything to be crystal clear about, or you just?
Just wants to be crystal clear.
Okay, all right. So I was telling you because
Yes.
whatever you want, you need to ask. You don't say, well, whatever you want.
Right.
That's not-
I need
what
to
is that?
be very crystal
You
clear.
need to be clear on what you want.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just in life.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
She's giving you dating advice.
Oh, this is dating.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know we were in a dating
We
advice.
need his
Yeah.
Tinder.
Okay.
We need his Tinder profile
We
to
need-
be leveled up.
Yes, please. Okay.
Okay, so I am not going to put it back on the floor because I'm just going to put it right there. But it never goes back on the table.
Should I, if I drop my silverware on the floor, should I get up
Why would you get up?
to get it?
No, just leave it there. You really do not pick up silverware.
Oh,
If it falls on the floor, you leave it there. So you would just ask, you get again.
The server.
Yep. And
Is
then
it-
when they come, then you tell them what it is that you need. You don't just say, yeah, I dropped a utensil. Can you get me another one? Well, what utensil is it, right? You got to ask for the one
Right.
that
It's like
you want.
it's like I've dropped my fork. May I please have another fork?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What if
May,
we're...
please? Yes. Very good.
Okay. Thank you.
So actual
Very nice.
question. It feels
Hold
like.
on.
Okay, sorry.
Don't. Yes.
Oh. So, excuse me.
Okay. In
What
here
if there's... In here?
and down.
Not on napkin?
No.
Okay.
That's why we here and then we aim down. Because otherwise the spray is gonna go on him.
Yeah. If you're at a place that doesn't have a wait staff, do you still leave, like if you're at a friend's house, do you, for dinner?
You would still leave it there and then at the end pick it up.
Okay. So when you're all done with dinner and everything, and then you're cleaning up like places and everything, then you'll pick it up from the ground.
Correct.
What if you're alone and your arms and legs are broken?
Jesus Christ.
I guess you're gonna leave
I'm
it
so sorry for her. We've been working on it for
This
years.
is honestly something that could happen with Doug, so I think it's
Yeah.
a good question to ask.
That's basically how he exists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will you pass the tea, please, Eric?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm not gonna
Okay.
have you
Okay.
pour it.
So there you go.
Just pass the tea.
Yeah. Put it
All
on
the
the floor.
sandwiches,
Right here.
dude.
And then turn the handle so that it's facing her, so that it's easier for her to pick it up.
And then sing a little
so,
song.
So like, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. Is that good?
Yep. Perfect. Thank you
There
so
you
much.
go. Okay. All right. Why are we? Okay. Do we like not eat at home or something?
He's very poor.
Incredibly poor.
Let me crystal clear right here.
He's gonna be taking these crusts back with
Okay.
him.
So here's some do's and don'ts. Okay. You do not put your elbows on the table. You do not sit all the way back on your seat. You do keep your posture up. You do not raise your elbows when you are eating or drinking. They stay close to your waist. You do not talk with food in your mouth. You do not put so much food in your mouth that your cheeks buckle out like this.
Copy that.
And we don't talk with food in our mouth, as I already said. Yep,
You're still doing it.
That you're still doing.
Yeah, you're continuing to do
You
it.
keep pace with everyone else.
No, you're doing it right
You
now.
keep
You
pace
just
with
have to stop.
everyone else at the table. And when it's tea, because it is dainty and bite-sized, you never want to come starving. You are going to eat. It is going to be plentiful, but you don't want to come like absolutely starving. That you take everything
So
and you
that
look like
it
this.
ends up like
That
this.
it ends up like this.
Do we have
Yes.
more sandwich? Or,
There's crust.
Okay. Can we move on to the next part? Our tea stays up on top.
Ethan, would you pass the milk, sir?
No. Okay.
With the handle towards me,
yes,
right?
because it's easy for me to just take it. So now if I give it to you like
right,
this.
like this, right? So
then-
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
Right,
And then
and
you
then-
want to keep your fingers as close down because you don't want to put your fingers up where the stuff is.
Okay, and then I do this,
Right.
and I pass it to you like this.
Very good.
got it.
Bravo, 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 bravo. All right. Are we ready for dessert?
Yes, please.
Okay. So the same thing. You're going to take, there's almost one for each out there, one of the same thing. So just take a couple and put it on your plate. But you don't want to take like all of the cupcakes. So you would take one and then I mean like you wouldn't.
She's just making sure.
picked it up.
She's just preemptively having to tell you.
I just know where it needs to go.
Okay.
So with that, and you asked me why.
Well,
Did you take the paper
I
off?
know. Did you take the paper off?
I'm gonna be a question.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You go ahead and take one. Like I said, one or two. Put it on your plate.
Can we just go whenever, or do we need to go around the room?
No, you can just go whatever, as long as you're going through each course at the same time.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Eric, may I have some tea, please?
Yes, you may have some tea.
Do
And
I?
then the handle
present
towards you.
myself
Very
to him?
good. Oh my God. Bravo.
I'm really getting A+.
Okay, so more towards the bottom. There you go. So then when
Well,
you
wait, what
pour,
do I do with this?
so when you pour, I'll take this back really quick. So right hand here, two fingers up on top, and then you're going to pour.
Okay.
Okay, but when I'm serving it, it's easier like this. There you go.
Eric, would you please pass me the thing?
Can I have
Sorry, can I please have the strainer? The strainer?
tea strainer and
And it's this one right here.
Yes,
right,
because this one is all.
But not the bottom of it.
No, you would take the whole thing.
the whole thing.
You would take the whole thing. Okay. Here. May I?
Sure.
There you go. Continue. Continue, please.
Oh, wow.
Going
Did
Dog? Huh?
Sure.
you just, it's a cup full of lemons, dude.
I thought you said the lemon. I could
Oh, yeah, there you
put lemons
go.
in.
What are you doing?
Hold on, I'm not even joshing here. I thought you said I could put lemons
You
in.
can, but
You put so
why
many.
do you like that?
I put lemons in the tea. I don't understand what I'm doing.
So if the lemons...
Look like they're like in a mud bath.
They're perfectly good. The shell adds flavor.
That's not a shell, dude. It's
It's not a shell.
okay.
It's a lemon peel.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on, I need
Let's
Good.
use yours.
I think his is actually that's cleaner
I
than.
wasn't crystal clear.
Oh,
Yeah, if we were to look at his
I
napkin,
use my napkin.
Okay. Oh boy.
If you're on a date
Oh God.
and your date loses,
they're saying it's a really strong hypothetical.
Like in a world where
Bad ethics. I mean, ethics.
can I have a cream, please?
Yes, you may.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
So what do we do with this last top guy?
Thank you so
That
much.
is your dessert. So you just eat.
Can we please pass this?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So you just eat.
Do you have, like, is it okay to eat the cupcake shell?
No, you take it off.
It's everything a shell.
I'll take.
No, please.
I couldn't possibly.
I feel like anything that goes ends up over this side of the table. I
it's
don't
like a
want it
black
back.
hole now. You don't.
I don't want it
I've been
back.
doing it for years.
Okay, like this.
That's what I said. Human centipede, and then that's the
Yeah.
that's like
Once it
poop
ends up
end.
down there,
It's poop.
I don't
yeah.
want it anymore.
No, it's not.
See how?
Yes.
Wait, this isn't even a bit. Am I actually doing this
Yeah,
wrong?
no. Okay, so put, yes.
All right,
Put
give me
your-
1
Put your
second.
spoon down. Okay. So now you're gonna take it. Under. And then you're gonna front back. But see, can I remove some of this so that you can get the effect?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I? Thank you. Thank you.
There's too many lemons to do it.
Yes, there is too many lemons.
How? It's not.
There you go.
Do you need a new napkin,
from there?
or is it
No, you were doing it over.
crystal clear, please?
I need to be crystal clear.
Okay.
And then
Good.
back. And there you go. Okay, so
Could you
let's.
pass the cream, please?
To who?
To Doug, he asked earlier.
I
He
asked.
did ask earlier.
Yes, okay, thank you.
But that's cream for your scone, not
Oh.
That's great.
that and it's milk for your tea.
Oh, right, because the flavor would make the lemon smell bad. Yeah.
What?
Right.
Well, you said something about the cream in the tea is not bad or good.
Cream will change the flavor of the tea. That's why we use milk.
Okay.
All right. So I have a little.
At this point, he would probably be kicked out of
you would be
high tea.
Several
Correct.
Okay.
establishments.
He would security would have tackled him.
I think I look highbrow enough that they
Okay.
would let me stay. Like they know.
Well, your top button is buttoned, and then you have two unbuttoned, and then the fourth one. Why does this keep happening?
All right. So let's go over the different types of styles of tea.
Okay.
So we have cream tea. Anybody want to take a guess as to what cream tea is?
Tea with cream.
Tea with cream?
Wow.
It's actual a service.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow. Shocking.
It's like a happy ending after a. Is that right?
Sorry. All right, back to tea. Cream tea is a scone with the clotted cream and the jam and a pot of tea, or a cup.
Okay.
Okay, so that is what cream.
Is it okay to massage the food down
No,
the throat?
where
No?
are you going? Come back. We're at the table.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Well, you weren't invited.
That's bad ethics. That's bad ethics.
Okay, sorry, I'm not really.
Okay, so
Ethics.
Etiquette.
You are morally corrupt.
I'm trying.
Okay,
so cream's gone.
cream tea is
Sorry.
just this and your tea.
Scone tea.
Okay.
That's
Scone.
it.
Is
Okay, a
cream
little bit of time.
involved? Oh, there's cream for the scone.
Yes,
Oh,
clotted
okay.
cream.
Oh, okay.
But it's called cream tea.
Okay.
Is the name of it. Okay. Then we have afternoon tea, which is what we have right here, where we have our sandwiches, where we have our scones, where we have our desserts, and we have our tea. Okay. Then if you add a glass of champagne, then that becomes royalty.
Oh, royalty.
Royalty.
Oh, that's creative.
Isn't that so fun?
So add champagne, now it's royalty, but it's everything here plus a glass of champagne. Now, high tea, what do you think high tea is?
It has CBD in it, or THC in it, or you smoke a joint. Like here.
High tea.
But no. Yeah. So high tea, a lot of people think that high tea is the fancy version of tea because high, and you think high society, like I think you were saying earlier.
Yes, that's
but
exactly what I
it's
thought,
actually not. High tea is actually the working man's tea. Because the tea, low tea is what we're having. We're actually having high tea because it has to do with the height of the table.
Oh.
So, like, if you go to a tea, like, what are you doing? Oh boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy. Okay, so now let's say we were at a tea house. We might be sitting at an actual sofa with a table in the center table in the middle, and it'll be down like low.
Oh,
That's
okay.
where you get low tea from. But high tea would be served like around 5 o'clock, and it will probably include something like a protein of some sort. And because it's served at the table, supper time, that's why it's called high tea.
Okay.
So low tea is actually the fancy version, but technically we would be having high tea because it's the height of our table.
So
But
the
if
high
it-
and low represents the height of the tables.
Correct.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So that's that. All right. So, how or where did afternoon tea get started? Because that's what we're having here. Afternoon tea.
During the early 1800s, the Opium War started when Britain went up the Yangtze River in China and did a naval blockade to stop the Chinese emperor from being able to only trade silver for what was it? It's the opium trade, right? And so they basically used a blockade to force China to start exporting more tea, and that's how Britain started drinking lots of tea.
He sounds right.
Was that correct?
Good to me.
And then in return, they got Hong Kong.
Oh, yeah, for 99 years, which is the contract, yeah.
Afternoon tea started in the 1800s, 1840s to be exact. Not quite like that. but you were kind of going somewhere with that. So it is said that afternoon tea tradition was established by Anne, Duchess of Bedford, sometime in the late 1840s. And she requested that light sandwiches and, basically, what you have here be brought to her around 3 o'clock because they would have dinner like at 8, 9 o'clock at night. So if you have breakfast in the morning and then don't have dinner, it's not like today we can just pop into the fridge, right, and get something. So back then, 1800s, you would have your meal in the morning and then you would have dinner like late at night. So around 3 o'clock, 3, 4 o'clock, she had this feeling and she was so hungry. So she asked for scones and, light bites to be brought to her with a cup of tea. And then from there, she started inviting other women to come and join her. Hence, afternoon tea. And that's how it actually got started.
I'm liking this. I think well, Neff, if you're listening, I think I'm going to start adopting this policy where I will be in bed.
I want to be just crystal clear.
It's time for my afternoon tea. Can I have a little bell? Okay. It's time for my afternoon tea, boy.
How is
Where
that?
are you?
Is that all right to ring a little bell?
I am not going to tell you how you run your household. That's
I'm going to get a bell.
behind closed doors. That
You
is
get a
your
bell.
business.
Get a bell.
If he's into that.
Doesn't
Okay.
matter. Get a bell.
So, any questions?
No.
Okay, so what is proper attire for a tea party? Afternoon tea. You've been invited to afternoon tea. What are you going to wear?
I think you've done a fine job
You
here.
did. Yes, you did. Absolutely.
Oh,
Very
wow.
good.
Nice.
Very good.
The double button, the hat, gloves,
What was that called again?
Fascinator.
Fascinator.
The
fascinating.
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 The open breasts,
Yes, the cleavage. How is that fine? My cleavage? Sorry. Is it fine for tea? Is cleavage fine for tea? Is it okay?
No, but you look fine.
Okay.
You're fine. Okay. Shoulders back. Remember posture. There you go. There you go. Any questions?
I do not have any.
Where do you put your hands when you're not food?
That's an excellent question. That is a good question because if you put them, if you hide them for too long, then it's what are you hiding, kind of a thing, right?
What you got under there?
Yeah, but we have our left hand on our lap and we use our right hand to eat.
Oh,
You can never put your elbows, but if you must, then you would do your forearms. But in America, it would be just one.
Can you put your hands on the table?
I mean, there really is no reason to, but if you needed to, then that'd be fine.
Okay.
But yes, so that's an excellent question.
Sorry. It's not even on purpose.
It's a habit.
She knows.
It's a habit.
It's a habit. Bad habit.
Okay. Any other questions? So remember, the next time you're invited, obviously not if, when you're invited to another tea party, don't go starving. Remember to respond to your RSVP in a timely manner.
Yes.
If you have some kind of allergies or with make sure you let the host, if they do not ask you, make sure you let them know.
What if they don't ask you to come?
Do you have to make sure that everybody's wanted here?
Well, then you really have nothing to worry about because the call will never come in or the text.
Could make for some interesting goss.
Oh, yeah. We haven't gossiped yet.
If you will.
Because we don't gossip.
No?
What? There's no gossip?
You don't talk about people who are not here to defend themselves.
What do you talk about?
So you talk
What if
shit
we
to the
talk
people who are
about somebody
here.
that's
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
I
as
hate
if they're
Do
not
that
here?
as well.
He shouldn't have been invited.
Okay,
I
so
wasn't really.
so the question on the
We only
table
invited you for
is,
something
what if the
nice.
person is here? Can
fair.
we gossip about that
Right.
person?
But like
Yeah.
pretend they're not here, but they are.
So we don't want to do that. And again, our actions need to make other people feel comfortable.
What about in this
No
kind
matter
of
what you do.
scenario? I'm so sorry. What about this kind of scenario where there's people watching? What if we know that they're watching? Can we talk shit about them because it's not really behind their back because they are
They're
watching us?
technically there.
Yeah, no.
No.
There's no reason to talk about people.
Oh, okay.
But if somebody has like a weird kink where they like being talked to that way or talked down upon, you kind of
During
find that in this.
But
Right.
then,
This
But then
environment.
we are making it. We are showing that that's appropriate, and it's not.
Yes.
Well,
It's
isn't appropriateness subject to the...
Do you want to? Is that a
Subjective?
complete sentence?
Because I meant
to your surroundings.
Eric likes to be cucked, so
Christ, where did that lore come from?
Well, it's
Just
I'm not Squeaks. Remember this.
I'm trying to help
Sorry,
Eric's,
pick someone at the table.
speaking of which, I'm trying to help Eric's Tinder profile.
Okay, back to
What
Eric.
would, if they're in a single picture, how could he show his high level of etiquette the most? What would you recommend in a single photo
Yes.
would indicate his etiquette-ness the most?
And show that I'm
Etiquette-
proper and upstanding
etiquette.
for the classic lady.
Yeah,
So, dressing
because
appropriately.
everything else we've tried has not worked.
Like I wouldn't wear, I mean, what would be, I would dress appropriate. Whatever formal is for you, that's what I would.
I have this fancy coat. It's very like feathery and like with roses.
Oh yeah, that's really gonna.
Okay, all right, great, cool.
Do you think
No.
that holding tea in a way that, like the correct
Probably.
way, would maybe look good? Like
not if it were that teacup.
maybe let's get a photo right now.
Okay, any other questions? Because I think we are done.
Oh wow, we
I
made it
did
through.
not tell you guys this, but we are doing a quiz.
Oh dear God,
So,
Yes, let's do it.
I
So-
can't wait.
Yeah, if everybody could take one of these.
Oh, we have a
hungry
crayon.
Yeah, it's appropriate. And then here is
Thank
that.
you.
Oh
Okay.
my.
And all of you get paper.
We do not eat like that. Come on.
Oh, my butt bones hurt.
My
Right.
butt buns hurt.
This-
Go.
Yeah.
Should I...
And then
You
do you
don't-
want
I do not.
Cran. All those fingers.
here? I'll just give you this.
That's
'cause
why you
I
have
feel
a
like you need
napkin.
I'll get
a
you
couple of
one.
them.
Here.
No, that got stuff on it.
Oh, and don't talk with your mouth full.
Jesus, dude.
Keep half for him.
May I have a crayon?
Yes, what
Wait,
color?
wait. Pass it over here, right? We need to do it like.
What are the colors?
Would you like green?
There's 24.
Why can't
there's-
he
Do you want me to
there's-
name all of them?
Why
there's
can't he pick his
orange.
own?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Actually, you know, I'll
Okay,
pass
go
it
ahead.
over. Good point. Good point.
There you go.
What color is the most etiquette?
Whatever.
The rainbow
color.
color.
Ooh.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Would you say that a tennis ball is green or yellow?
Oh.
Isn't that a good question?
Yeah.
I
Green.
was just looking
Yellow.
at this.
It's green.
and
Chartreuse?
It's green.
Kind of chartreuse. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use red.
Is it pretentious for me to say chartreuse?
Oh.
Okay.
Do you
Great.
want any of these to feel
Yeah, thank you.
included in the quiz?
Yeah, I didn't give. Would you like to take the quizzes?
Sorry, I was pushing this forward.
No,
I need
it's
more
okay.
space for my crayons.
Okay. All right. Let's
Okay.
Let's continue on.
Okay, the first question for everybody is, when did Jules start teaching etiquette?
You guys have to remember
Careful.
this, right?
Everybody got it? Eric's still thinking. Okay.
I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
Okay, second question.
No cheating.
How far away from the table do you sit?
Oh, I remember this one.
Doug, you can't write a penis length.
Well, there's no eraser on this.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next
Wait, I'm
one.
not done yet.
Okay. It's fine.
My hands are sticky.
All right.
It's not from the T.
Okay. So eye contact is very important. Everybody close your eyes. What color are Jules' eyes? Don't look, close your eyes.
You have to write the answer to this?
Yeah. Yes.
Color eyes, the color of beauty.
Oh, wow. It's hard to pick one color, you know?
Okay. The next one, how many questions did I ask you guys so far?
Three?
Three,
This
okay,
is number
good.
4.
Perfect. Okay, the next one is after stirring, where does the spoon go after stirring your tea?
How many total questions?
5.
Oh.
Oh,
So this
nice,
is my
nice.
4th, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah. So the upcoming one is number 5.
Yes.
Which is less than 6. Greater than 4.
Probably. Okay, perfect. And then the last
are so
one
sticky.
is not to be confused with activities at Eric's favorite massage parlor. What does cream tea include? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna have you grade your own tests.
Oh,
Okay.
easy.
Yeah, so
Okay,
maybe
yeah.
you just swap colors and then.
We
Here,
always
do we
pass
pass
to the
it
right.
to
Yeah,
the
can we
right?
do a
Oh,
peer
sure,
review?
yeah, of
Pass
course.
to the right?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
You always pass to the right.
You
right?
pass to the
But
right.
you have to
Thank
ask if they want.
Yes. Can I?
Yes.
Thank you.
You may.
Good. Okay, amazing. Okay, the first question was when did Jules start teaching etiquette? What did everybody put?
Wait, like.
Well, do
Okay.
you want to
How do you want to So Caroline said 20 years ago.
Wow. Okay. And then 3:30 p.m. was what? Did you mean today?
Yeah, she said, when did she start teaching
I mean, technically.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
What did Eric put?
Eric put 2000.
Like just okay.
Just
And then what Ethan put?
Pre-pandemic, which is correct.
That's correct. Yeah, the answer was 2006. So if you got
Oh.
it,
That's like 20
if you
years
got it wrong, just
That's
cross it
about
out.
20. No,
That's
hey,
20
you know what?
years ago.
I'll give you points.
Thank
for it.
you.
Half
Okay.
points. Half points.
And then the next question I think was how far away from the table do you sit? What did
What do you think he wrote?
he wrote? Dick.
He wrote dick.
Yeah. And then Caroline
Caroline
wrote
said two hands
width. Okay, perfect. And then
Eric
Eric,
put 6 inches of Bible amount down.
a Bible's length? Did you say?
A Bible's length?
That's
Bible
for
amount
women,
down.
not for tables.
Oh, shit.
Good. And then Ethan wrote 2 hands or 1.5 hands, depending on arm length.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
wow. Okay.
That's actually, yep.
Yeah, 1.5
That's exactly what I
to 2
said.
hands away.
Great.
So yeah, if they got it wrong, just cross it out.
So,
I'm writing notes.
Okay, that's fine.
well, Eric put 6 inches.
Oh,
What if his hands are like 2 hands?
he does have tiny little hands. so-
6 inches.
I have large hands, excuse
The
me.
note I wrote when he wrote Dick, I said, "Is that why you were sitting so close?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. I want to be crystal clear.
I want to be crystal clear.
Right. Okay, the next question I believe was eye contact is very important. What color are Jules' eyes? I can't. What did you?
started to write down. No, I wrote brown, but you said to write it when your eyes were closed.
So you wrote just okay. Okay, hazel brown.
Caroline said hazel brown.
Doug wrote a summer's breeze. What color
Which
is
isn't
that?
wrong.
What color are you?
A brown summer. Brown
Hazel,
summer's
no,
breeze. Okay, perfect. What did? Okay, and then Eric.
Which could be
just
like a
tried to
summer's
write-
breeze.
Thank you.
And
Thank
then
you. I think it should be
hazel. Okay.
50%.
And then what was the next question that I asked? Okay, where do you put the spoon for the tea? What was the answers?
Above
Behind the
teacup.
cup.
Yeah.
Behind the cup. Behind the
Behind the
cup. Behind the cup. Everybody wrote behind the cup.
Above the teacup. Do you mean?
I feel like yeah, that's
Are we
wrong.
giving points for the last question? Summer breeze for Doug.
I'm gonna say I'll leave it up to Jules. it's
What
kind
do you
of.
think? Have you ever heard someone describe your eyes as a summer breeze? Okay.
Okay.
Well,
No one
poetic,
likes
but
no one likes
wrong.
to suck up. Yeah.
Yeah.
nobody quite speaks with poetry the way I do, but that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody does. And then, not to be confused with Eric's favorite massage parlor, what does a cream tea include?
Ethan wrote tea.
She is half correct.
Caroline wrote scone and tea.
Perfect. Okay.
Scone.
Scone and tea.
Okay.
Eric wrote cum.
That's not right. It's
Well,
a scone with cream jam and tea.
Just
So, okay. How many points did Doug get?
Doug, I gave him 3:30 p.m.
Okay. I guess
was
it's
being
technically.
literal.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't clarify. So
So he
3:30
got-
p.m. is good. 3 out of 5.
He got 3 out of 5.
Okay, you put lines. Does that
Shocking.
mean they get points or they're
Yeah,
wrong?
that means they get points.
Okay,
you
so
know?
Caroline got 4 points.
So four and a
Why
half
did you say
points.
0.5?
Well, because 20 years ago, it's like around
yeah.
2006. It's like plus or minus 2
2006. You
years,
know how you always are just like,
You're
oh
like,
my
oh,
god, 20 years ago.
Yeah. Away yonder. In old age.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Whatever.
Yeah.
Why did? Okay.
Oh, Eric got 2 out of 5.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay.
About 2.5 out of 5.
What is the half point?
Pre-pandemic, 50%. Above the teacup, 50%. Tea, 50%.
Okay, that's
Wouldn't
fine.
that be 1.5?
You got 2 hands.
Oh, I got the 2 hands thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Okay.
1.5, 2, 2.5. Cool.
Good. Okay, interesting. Okay, so Caroline got the most points. Yay, Caroline! Unsurprising.
You won tea.
Wow. The bar was quite low.
Yeah,
The competition was not
It was
Does the
fierce.
winner have to eat the rest of the food?
She does not.
Okay.
But she can identify who should. If she wishes.
I'm gonna allow Jules, if she would like, to give kind of the gold star, who she thinks maybe learned the most, most improved, those kinds of things.
No way. No way. That's fine. So it would.
Oh, your
Why are your
belt.
pants unbuttoned?
Come on, Jules.
Do you want this?
No.
Appreciate it.
So it would be on this side,
Oh,
and it would be. And,
give
and
it here.
and it's really a toss-up because you both learned a lot, but you did less.
Yes.
Messing
Thank
this up
you.
less. But every time I corrected you, you actually like put it into
Thank you.
practice.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And you just didn't need as much correction.
You get rewarded for being more incompetent.
I'm sorry. I was giving you a thumbs up, just the wrong finger. Sorry, it was a thumbs up.
Yeah, but she didn't say you
I just
won
forgot.
though.
Yeah, I basically won.
So here's the question. If it's the most improved because they made the most mistakes,
Right.
then it goes right here. But if we came
Thank
in
you.
with very few, tweaks that I needed to do, then it's right here.
Oh, lovely.
What about this side of the table?
No.
Any?
Jules is like, I never want to see you again.
Any?
Never again.
Any?
She's gonna be driving out of here
No,
like
anything,
pumping
anything.
9-inch nails.
Let's schedule a follow-up because I don't think today was enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great idea.
So that would be it's a toss-up between the
Okay.
two.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
For that reason.
Very, okay.
Okay, you just take it away now.
Yeah,
there was no reason for
Jules,
that.
thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, this was
a lot of fun.
Thank you for putting up with us.
Thank
You
you.
were so
Wonderful.
lovely and so smart and
And for baking all this food for us, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a master chef. A master
I
chef.
don't
A master
You're so-
baker.
you're so lovely. Thank you. This was a
Thank you.
real
I had-
treat.
I had a great. I really did have a great time.
Great.
So I hope you took some of this and actually absorbed
Very
it.
interesting.
Because I mean, it is you will be judged. As you go out
Forever.
because you don't know what you don't know, right?
Yep.
But you can always tell when somebody has taken a dining etiquette class because everything that we talkked about, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So.
Fair. Awesome.
Very interesting
Excellent.
stuff. Thank you so much.
Well,
thank you.
thank you guys for all
Thank you.
joining. I appreciate
Thank
you
you for
taking your
having
time. Jules, would you mind telling everybody where they can find you if they want to clean up their act?
Absolutely. So you can find me on Instagram at Etiquette Coach or my website at juleshurst.com.
Love it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Go do it, chat. Go do it.
And then we have Ethan, Doug, Caroline, Pointcrow. Thank you guys for joining. How do you feel like you did personally?
It's great.
Good?
I think
God?
it's phenomenal.
Love it.
Could have done
Amazing. Could have done better, but you
No, he
did.
said couldn't have done better.
Could have done better.
Yeah.
He said he could have done
I
better.
think you misheard me.
Oh,
I think it would be
perfect.
cool to be invited next time.
So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We're going to end the stream. Thank you everybody that came. Follow them on Twitch or wherever. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 4:30. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.
And shout out Sam!
Yeah,
Thank you for putting this together for us,
course.
darling.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you for having me.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, chat.
Bye.